Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Girls Interrupted. Thank you so much for listening to our show, and please remember to follow us on all of our social media, which can be found in the description box below. If you like what you hear, we really need your help. Please remember to comment, review, share, and subscribe to our show. That would really help us a lot with getting our feet off the ground. Okay, enough of all that. Let's talk movies.
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Really good. Tired, but
right.
Good. I'm excited about our movies. So we were just talking about it, but our movies today are both written, directed, and a little bit produced by a woman. By women.
Right.
And they couldn't be more different. So we're doing Zoe Kravitz movies.
Yes.
I'm Shannon. That's Annie.
Oh, yeah. We forgot our names.
Yeah.
Morning. We're filming this really early.
Yes, so we have morning brain. But,
yes.
So we're doing Zoe Kravitz movies.
I'm recording now.
And these are actually we scrapped our first idea.
Yes, we did.
Because we were going to do Mad Max versus Dope. But I felt away because... She's only in Mad Max for like all of 20 minutes, I feel. I mean,
that's very true.
You put it together. And then Dope, I don't know. I didn't feel like. I mean, I really liked the movie, but
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It's on Netflix.
Is it worth a watch?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
But I didn't. I mean, and she looks really good in it. I like her character. I like A$AP Rocky, but I just
didn't want to talk about it.
I wanted to do something that. Wasn't as colorist, I guess. I don't know, because when we talk about like actresses like Zoe Kravitz and the girl from Tragedy Girls, Alexandra Shipp, and like Amanda Sternberg and Zendaya. I mean, like they're all like the same skin tone and they're everywhere. They're all they're all mixed. You know, I wanted something that wasn't as colorist, that like showed you more like scales. Shades,
yeah, I hear that for
shades
sure.
of brown rather than just... I mean, and she is the lead in the movie I'm doing, but I feel like that movie really had a lot of different tones on screen, and it did. Really exciting to see that. So yeah, just wanted to toss something different into there. And what are your earliest memories of Zoe Kravitz? I know we used to talk about her a lot, but I feel like we were anti-Zoe for a long time in college because we were very pro Ezra Miller and like almost very jealous that they dated and like
almost.
No, almost. I was very jealous. Like, she's a famous kid. It's not fair. I wish Lisa Bonet was my mom too.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think we just didn't like her because we were so jealous.
I know, but then I was like,
but then it's like, fine. She's kind of the coolest person.
I know.
I like her a lot,
and I don't know when the switch happened. But it was just like one day I was like, oh, stop it. She's awesome. Like, quit.
She like, I don't know. Yeah. You're right. She like grew into her coolness. I don't know. Or we also maybe matured.
Yeah. We stopped the women hating, I guess. But
right.
I still love Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller looks so good.
He's so cute.
I have never seen The Flash. I don't know. But
wait, no, neither have I. But I saw the one with all of them.
Okay.
Because he was in it, I was like, fine, I'll go. I guess because my friends wanted to go.
Jawbones. What is he doing?
I know. Yes, that is a beautiful man. He was very funny. He made the movie funny.
Who gets cuter? Like that was. He's like a whole different person, too.
I bet he's gonna just keep, like a fine wine or some stinky cheese. You think it's gonna go south?
No, I mean, I just can't handle another evolution. Is what I'm saying. Like, it's too much. It's too good.
Like a fine wine.
I didn't deserve this. Nobody knew that he was gonna, like, because I feel like he grew, like, 2 feet, and his jaw, like, got, like, that, like the news anchor from the Fairly Odd Parents. It got, like, super chiseled.
Oh Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, I haven't thought about that show in a long time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And he's like super queer now, and like wears Fenty
Is
Beauty.
he?
Yeah, or he's
Oh
like
my god.
he's like super non-conformative, I guess, when it comes to like gendery stuff, non-binary ish.
What a beautiful soul.
Yeah, I don't know his identity, but he pushes the limits, you know. He does. All right, so
Sorry. Release.
did you see Rough Night in theaters?
I saw it on an airplane.
Oh, okay.
And I'm wondering if that,
I mean, an airplane does.
affect, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I remember enjoying this, but then kind of being bored when I rewatched it.
Okay. I saw it in theaters, and I remember just walking away thinking, Zoe and Ilana are a couple. And like...
Oh, right? Yeah, no, that kind of like, yes.
That
yes,
was the message I took. I was like, ooh.
I was so I think, yeah, so excited seeing them together. So excited seeing, like, yeah, like maybe a movie kind of a la, what is that? Oh my god, what's that? Oh, The Hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do with this. But, and I don't know, I guess I was like, I don't know, just excited over that the first time I saw it. But then, like, rewatching it, I was like, oh, this is, and they wasted their opportunity.
And this is, and this is like, unfortunately, this came out like right around the same time as Girls Trip, like the same summer. And like Girls Trip just dominated. And I mean, it's a similar plot.
Well, I mean, Girls Trip is better.
Yeah.
Everything's better.
It dominated.
Better writing.
Yeah. Better location. Hello,
Better
New Orleans.
location. Yeah.
And just like crushed it. So there was like no way that this could. It almost seemed insensitive. I don't know. It seemed weird that you know, like 4 black women are leading in a movie, and then they're going to come out with a movie that's like 4 white women and 1 half black woman. Like so. Like,
Oh shit! Did this one come out after?
I don't know, but I remember seeing them at the same, or seeing them in like their posters hanging next to each other, and being like, oh, okay.
Being like, oh wow, okay.
It just happened. It wasn't. I don't think it was intentional. Do they? I don't think movies know about each other, do they? Maybe a little bit.
I think it's like sales.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when the Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman movie came out at the same time that Justin and Mila, which they're married. Oh my god! That like Ashton and Mila are married.
Oh, they had their own personal.
They were like,
we're gonna do the same.
right?
I don't want to do it with you. Yeah, crazy. And this movie got like a lot of flack too. Like people were.
Rough Night?
Yeah, because when people...
I mean, it deserves. But what did they say?
Before anyone even saw it, like, just off of the premise alone, they're like, okay, it's a comedy. It's a dark comedy about girls who accidentally kill a male sex worker. They took it there, so...
right?
Everybody was like, no.
Okay, that makes me... Okay, good. I didn't even, like... To be honest, I forgot that he died when I picked this movie. Even though that's the whole plot. I don't know. I guess I was so, like, excited it was Zoe and Ilana. But Ilana bugs me in this movie. I want to like her so much, but she just, like, says things and does things. And I'm just glad. Like, girl.
Okay, girl, let's get into this because I have ideas, too.
She's so frustrating to me. But she's irresponsible with the things she says. I think her heart's might be in the right place, maybe.
Some of the things, and I mean, I want to hear exactly which things bothered you, but some of them really made sense, and I was like, oh, I'm glad someone is saying something about this, and like,
yes,
and then I think like the things that she's saying are like kind of, I mean, she touches on the Black Lives Matter movement like a little bit, like she doesn't like name drop it, but she says things that are from that, you know, have been attributed to that, but just the location choice of Florida is interesting because so much shit does happen there that's in the news and that does affect social justice. Like they really are like in their own little time warp,
right?
She mentions the woman who did the warning shot and got 20 years or whatever, and I know that was a black woman, and then do you want to just go into it, or what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, or we can talk about this first. Honestly, the plot is so simple, like
Okay.
yeah, right? So
Yeah. She does.
no, because I agree. Yeah. And also sometimes I was like, are you making fun
Yeah,
of people that think this way?
No, I didn't get that at all. Because, because that is so true to who Ilana the person is.
I guess not in that moment, but there were some parts where I was like,
Because
hey,
there's crossover.
wait a
This
second.
could have been her Broad City character, really.
True. And yeah, she does make really good points on stuff, and that's why I want to think she's cool, but then she disappoints. I don't know. I think she lacks a lot more information than she thinks she does.
Mm.
Is that fair?
I want to know, like, which points made you feel that way?
Should I? Well, maybe I should go into the movie then, because I don't know off the top of my head.
Sorry, that was a weird segue, guys, but we're here.
Yeah. So this movie was released in 2017. And let's see, it had a budget of 20 mil and grossed. Wait, really? Wikipedia says 47 million, but I think I wrote something different.
Worldwide.
Oh, worldwide. Oh, yes, it says worldwide. It grossed 22 million here. So it barely broke even. Again, dessert.
Girls
I
Trip.
think.
I saw Girls Trip 3 times.
Girls Trip was so much better.
I saw this one. I saw this one once, and then I wanted to see it again because I was traveling and I had time to kill. And did you know that if you sneak into a movie theater, like, because you've already seen, I saw another movie that day too, so I snuck into this movie theater because I was on my way out. And did you know if you're the only one in there and no one's bought a ticket, they turn it off? So like it went on for like a little bit and then it went off. I was like, no.
Wait, really?
I guess so.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. They're like, why waste? I mean, that's wasting electricity. Showing a movie to an empty room.
But I was there.
But you didn't pay for it.
I was there.
Oh my god. So it's an American comedy film, directed by is it Lucia?
Oh, can I just say?
Yes.
Girls Trip had a budget of $19 million and a total gross of $140.1 million.
Fuck yes!
Isn't
I love that.
Ridiculous?
I love that.
Jesus.
So good.
And they're gonna make another one.
They are?
Yes.
Good. It was so funny. I was dying in that movie. Not this one so much.
I laughed a little bit.
I did too. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm
like,
being morning grumpy.
There's like, I love most of the cast. I mean, Scarlett Johansson. I mean, I like Scarlett Johansson as an actress. I like the movies she's most. I mean, there are movies that I like that Scarlett Johansson has been in. Let me say that. I love Ghost World. I like her like indie projects that she does, but I mean, recently she's been like stealing.
Well, she apologized.
She apologized for one of them, but she's done it more than once. Where she like,
which one?
She was Ghost in the Machine or something. She was supposed to be an Asian, like that was an Asian character that she took it from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's done this. I want to say at least twice. She's been in taking things. I don't know, and just like kind of, I don't know, deaf to criticism about it. But I guess now she's finally like, maybe not. What was this new one? What ethnicity was the character supposed to be?
See, I don't know, maybe, but this says, I don't know. It's anime, but the character, the actual anime, the character does have blue eyes, and I don't know, but I guess the animes, all the characters are, they kind of, like, I don't know, they maybe shouldn't ever be played by Caucasian people? I'm not sure. I don't know how that goes, but I do, like, that's one of those things, I don't want to nitpick, I don't know, I don't know, yeah, she probably shouldn't have taken it.
I don't think, I mean, is blue eyes that much of a signifier?
I don't know, but I don't know, but I don't think it, no, I'm just saying, I don't even know if that character was actually Asian, or if it's just because it's Asian. I don't know. I just watch those things as cartoons.
Yeah.
I just know it's like
maybe the
Asian
issue
made.
is that we automatically assume that the base ethnicity is white.
That's true. Yeah,
Because
see,
that's
that's
not the
a good
default.
point. Yeah, no, you're right. No,
Also,
you're right.
I'm gonna put it out there that Boondocks is an anime. I'm counting it as an anime. Why is it not in the anime community? It looks like one. Is it just because that it's black people and like the topic? I don't know. It's anime style.
I don't know what qualifies as anime.
This was my
See,
TED
this
talk.
is yeah.
Thank you.
I am not projecting anything. I'm just like regurgitating things I've heard because I don't know. I think I wouldn't have taken it if I was her. So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like I don't know. I because I feel the same way as you. I think I read the statements that she did say, at least for this most recent one, and she says that she did like find. She was like, "I'm also sorry for being so resistant. Like I should have listened earlier, but this community has taught me a lot, and now I'll be an ally." I don't know, like,
I mean,
which
that's
I mean,
rough. I don't hate Scarlett Johansson.
yeah. But we also don't know these people. Who knows? But yeah anyway.
But I love everybody else. Like, I love Ilana. I love Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon, why is she Australian?
I don't remember Jillian. Hey, but her accent is good.
It's so good. It is
Accent
very good.
I was like, oh, maybe is she not Australian?
Right? He Googles it.
Where is she from?
Oh, I don't know. Where is she
Okay,
from?
she's American. All right, but the Australians do, our accent's so good. Has anyone heard Toni Collette's real voice in years? Like, I love
That's true.
Toni Collette. Oh my
And
gosh.
you know what? And like, yes, I was like, why is she Australian? But then at the same time, it totally like refutes what I usually bitch about, like that all British actors and Australians play Americans, and now she's thanks, Kate, doing an accent.
I don't know Jillian Bell.
Oh, you don't?
What else is she in?
I guess, do you watch Workaholics?
I don't, but she was really funny.
She's really funny on Workaholics, too.
I mean, I guess I did see 22 Jump Street.
Was that the movie with Jonah Hill?
Yes, it was. And
And, what's his face?
the cutie.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah. Tatum Channing. 2 last names.
Wait, is it really the other way around?
No.
Did I?
No,
Oh,
no,
you're fucking with me.
I'm saying you can because she's the man, yes. Okay, so go ahead with...
Okay. So, it opens at a college party. And again, like, this is, like, I guess the all-female, like, trying to do...
I actually wanted to see more of this movie.
The college party
the
movie?
flashback was so funny to me.
It was so funny, yeah. More flashbacks.
I could have done a flashback movie. Like, that would have been really funny.
I liked this movie to the degree that maybe I'll talk about some rewrites. Like, if they had just done this, it'd be stronger.
It was like if Spring Breakers was a comedy instead of whatever the hell it was.
Instead of whatever the hell it was.
Whatever the hell that was. Yeah.
So yeah, they start all out as college friends. Shannon and I do want to be a bra with you. They're at a Halloween like party. Everyone's in costumes. Alana and Zoe are boobs in a bra, which is just great.
White boobs and a bra, yes.
Oh, that's true.
They could have met in the middle, maybe.
Met in the middle.
Or they could have been like each their own boob. I don't know.
Each their own boob.
Yeah. They're both fairly, Alana's fairly tan, kind of. Is she? I don't know. I thought she looks ethnically ambiguous to me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think she's
pale.
No, I think she's just.
Oh yeah, I know she is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. So they're playing beer pong. They win. Blah blah blah. Basically, like we see them all being friends in college, and then flash forward 10 years.
And Zoe and Ilana are together. They
oh yes, I didn't say
it's
that.
Like
that's
recurring
important.
that they have to tell boys to like leave them alone.
Yes,
We're a thing. Leave us alone.
Yes, we're a thing. Leave us alone. What a cute couple. Dating IRL. So yeah, flash forward 10 years. ScarJo is obviously, this was 2017, is obviously supposed to be hills.
Really? But like...
But also not.
Like a
you know
small
what I mean?
time, like a grassroots Hillary. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. And then they had the monster other candidate.
Oh, the dick pic guy. Oh,
yeah, the dick pic guy. Yeah, it was very blatant. Like, okay, we get it.
Oh my god.
I'm wearing my pussy hat in the audience. Don't you worry. Sorry.
I didn't catch it. I just thought.
Oh, I mean,
But yeah,
yeah.
she does have the haircut.
Yeah. But I mean, I appreciated it, and it made me chuckle. I was like, oh, ho, ho, ho.
She's with her.
She and with her. Where are the arrows? So then she has a scene with her man. I don't understand the casting of this dude, even though he's very funny from Broad City.
I'll tell you.
Yes,
so
tell.
The director, Lucia
I'll tell you.
Aniello, and well, also he co-wrote it. That's Paul Downs.
That's Paul Downs?
Yeah, he's from Broad City too, and then
that explains everything.
He and Ilana and Lucia also do a mini series called Time Traveling Bong, which is on Comedy Central, and so they have a previous work. They did that before they did this movie, so they're like a little triple. They've worked together.
No way. Oh my god, that explains. Oh my god, that answers.
I'll tell
like
you.
Right? Like it's like that was really funny. I'll tell you. That like later I questioned as to why they brought such a heavy male presence into the plot. It felt so unnecessary to me, but now that makes sense. He wanted to fucking put himself and all his homies in the movie. Okay.
I don't mind.
But because they all work together, like you said. That makes sense.
I wouldn't even think that the male presence is the weakness in the movie because
you don't think it pulls away from the plot? I think they could have it could have been stronger without going. I don't know. Plus, I like all those guys in that scene, and I thought they were being so lazy.
I like
with their performances.
Oh no!
They just seemed like they were there for a paycheck, and that really bothered me.
Maybe, and you could tell Eric Andre could only do one day, so he can only do the lights.
Right?
But
yeah.
But I like it because it like flips it. It's like supposed to be like a flip, right? Because there are these overbearing,
totally,
really caring guys, like who like. They're supposed to be what the women are usually in these movies.
Of course. Okay, then I guess if you're going to have them in there, then have them in there. It just seems so randomly to me.
I see. I mean, it was a little, like, light.
As far as movie construction, because I feel like they just did it just to do what you said.
Yeah.
And that's lazy to me. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's other ways to do that.
Sad Astronaut was funny.
Sad Astronaut was funny. I love Bo Burnham. I have such a crush on him right now. Have you heard about 8th Grade? That's his movie. I want to see that.
I heard it was great. I do want to see it.
I want to see it. Yeah, he's like one of the cool sisters.
So it's
as
not,
far as I can see.
Yeah.
He's I say that actually, but let me backtrack a little. He's good for yeah. He's one of the more progressive ones I've come across. There we go.
Give them a little wiggle room because
they're learning too. We're all learning. Some of us. Anyway, okay. But that makes so much sense. Yeah, and yeah, you're right. The Sad Astronaut thing was funny, but
also another
all-female cast.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, so I said since it's Miami. And it's 4 girls. Who do you think is which Golden Girl?
Wait, it's 4? It's 5?
I mean, Pippa's kind of later.
Oh, yeah, I see. Let's see.
I said Scarlett Johansson is obviously Dorothy, right? Because she has to be the main.
Yes.
Okay.
And then is Jillian the mom?
I like that better. Yeah. Go ahead.
And then is Zoe Blair and Ilana Rose, or switched?
Is Zoe Blanche?
I mean Blanche. Oh my god. Oh, I just said the wrong name.
No, because Blair is her name in this movie.
Oh, thank you.
I guess Zoe would be Blanche. Yeah, because
she's kind of like and
but only because she goes over there to Phil Dunphy's house.
Well, and she's like the coiffed and like.
Oh, true, yeah.
fancy one.
Because I like that they didn't, because usually they kind of, especially when there's 4 women, there's usually like the smart one, the kind of mean one, the dumb one, and then the slutty one. That's usually the tropes.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. That movie didn't do that.
It didn't.
Or this movie. Which, yeah, again, it's so frustrating. Yeah, that was awesome. I loved that too.
Right.
Stick out. What did you say?
Yeah,
you said, I like that better.
We worked it because you're right. Alice.
Who did you have originally, though?
I had Alice as Rose because she's a little dopey, and then I had Sophia as Ilana because Ilana is kind of snarky. But
I
you're
see.
Right. She should be the mom because they had that relationship.
Yeah. And she also, like, I don't know. You know how the mom, I don't know, just kind of like those way out there zingers.
Yeah. She was funny. Like, she had some they all had really good moments. It just
in this
needed,
movie?
like another comb to go.
I agree. Again, that's why I was like, what's going on here? Like, was this, like, was this in because someone found out about an all-female?
Oh.
Like, what, were they just, like, in a race? No, I'm serious, because it's very sloppily
the black
done.
girls are coming for your neck. Like,
LOL.
Get back in that room.
Yeah.
Call Eric Andre here.
Call Eric. I kind of, like, love him, and I don't know, I was just like, you're being so lazy. But I could get, like, why would he, I don't know why he would report it for to do it. I don't know.
He dated Rosario Dawson.
He did? Wow.
I'm interested. What's going on? Tell me
more.
Wow.
Tell me more. Okay.
Like City Avatar.
So yeah, they all meet up in Miami. Which, yeah, you're right. Girls' Night better location.
Hey.
Even though I still haven't been to New Orleans, but it looks fun. I've been to Miami. But I like Miami too.
I like Miami. I love Miami.
Miami's like fun. I wish.
Food.
Yeah.
I like Miami. I like Orlando, and that's
I wish we could just, like, carve Miami out of Florida and just, like...
And Disney World.
And Disney World. Well,
Miami's its own little thing. And I like that Miami, like, it instantly reminds me of the 80s. You could tell that's what they were doing with these Technicolor colors.
Yes, and all the neon and stuff.
Yes.
So, yeah, they all go to this, like, big fancy... I guess it's it's her donor's house. And they find that, like, I don't know, they're walking through the house, they find a sex swing. Ooh. I love him in these movies that are, like, funny. For weekend warriors, like, people that, like, I don't know. They're like, ooh, sex swing? I don't know. Actually screams. You know what I mean?
What's a weekend warrior?
A weekend warrior, people that, like, like...
Everybody's living for the weekend.
Exactly, okay. Like that, like, we only can have fun if we go out of town, or can only have fun if on the weekend when, like...
Oh, that's me during the school year, yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean me?
No. I mean, me, I never leave my house, but... then they go out to dinner, and Kate McKinnon shows up, and
I love
right off...
Pippa.
Yes.
I love Kate McKinnon, sorry.
So do I. Here's a rewrite. Like, right off the bat, I don't know, like, why... No. I hate that... That's the main like, why did we have to have that conflict between... Is that really that funny?
Who?
Like, I like women liking each other in movies. I thought there was a lot of unnecessary drama between all these women, and I was like, that is Paul in the writer's room.
I don't know, because I feel like you and I have had, well, not to put too much into it, but like, not you
like,
and I,
like jealousies. I see.
No, we've had, like, conversations about, like, what it's like to when you transition out of your old friends to your new friends, and just like that. Like, sometimes they're just friends who, like, have this hold on you and, like, have this...
That's true. No, you're
like
right.
They kind of have this ownership over you, and they don't like to see new people come in. So, I mean, that is...
I guess that's rooted in truth,
yeah.
I guess I'm thinking more towards the end, when they all start fighting. I was like, this is unnecessary, and I don't think these women would be doing this. I think they'd be working together and getting shit done.
I don't think so.
Really?
Because, I mean, think of, like, a wedding, like, that brings up all your friends in your life, like, even from way back, for, like, people you've lost touch with, and, like, people you can tell she's trying to, like, phase out of being friends with this girl, kind of, because she's like, I forgot my Skype, like, she's not inviting her to places, like, that's...
Oh, you're right,
that's real life. That's kind of real life. Okay. And, like, that girl would feel that way, and be threatened. I mean, I could see it happening.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
I don't think it's that far off. And, I mean, they're not fighting over a man.
No, true. No, yeah. No, you're right. And it is, like, it's obviously, Jillian, I keep wanting to say Gillian because of Gillian Jacobs, but Jillian Bell is very funny.
She was so funny. Like, she's like, oh, yes, I'm her best friend, and I'm meeting your best friend. And Jillian's like, excuse me? We don't know you. Can't sit here. Dinner's over. I mean, maybe it was a bit much, but I do think there was some truth.
There's some truth
to it. Maybe they could have reworked it a little bit, but I think that it was a good idea. I mean, really, what I don't like is do I like the male stripper thing? I don't know. Do I care?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I'm still
the fact that
grapple how I feel about it.
The whole plot.
Well,
is that what you mean? Like the death of the stripper? Is that what you mean?
I guess so.
Yeah, I wrote that down. Yeah, like I was like, if this was a female stripper, and like whose death was being mocked, people would go ape shit.
I would not like that at all.
Yeah, and I don't think that's totally fair to just. I'm not going to sum it up with just that. That's just something to think about. But yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
I'm gonna just
been, like what could it have been then?
Yeah, why? That was my problem. Again, this movie. Do I even want to keep talking about it? Yeah, basically, like they kill a stripper, and then the whole movie is them trying to, or it's an accident, and the whole movie is them trying to figure out how to deal with it. I just thought it was very sloppily done. I don't know why he had to die. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why someone couldn't have taken a little longer in the writers' room.
It's not that I don't like. It's just that I feel that I've seen this kind of before, and maybe not this exactly, but like you've definitely seen a movie where like someone they think is a stripper comes in, and then later on a cop comes and they're like, oh, that's the stripper, like that.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Yeah.
Well, since we're flipping around,
yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, it's cool. What do you think about Phil Dunphy and Demi Moore? Our next door neighbors who are into Zoe Kravitz, but he said something like, doesn't she remind you of our French girl? And that, like, really piqued me.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
I didn't, I mean, they were gross.
That sounds a little racial. I mean, it's probably not. But it sounds like very, like, objectifying, duh. But,
yeah.
What else did I write down? Oh, I love when Kate McKinnon is introducing herself, and she's like, well, singer-songwriter's the dream. Party clown is the reality.
Party clown is the reality.
Kate McKinnon, my God. Maybe Kate McKinnon should have been Scarlett Johansson. But then
interesting.
Does she do a straight man, or whatever they call it?
I bet she can. But
I like her as the goofy one.
Yeah. I wonder why they felt they needed
the Australian
Jillian and Kate.
Yeah. I wonder that too.
Because again, like we could have, if they wanted that many women, couldn't we have brought a different actress in? I don't know. It's just interesting because Jillian Bell is a very well known like improv comedian.
Yeah.
And so is Kate though.
A lot. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Kate
but
McKinnon
anyway.
and Ghostbusters.
Oh my God. Dream. I love that movie.
Yeah. So maybe that was a better version of this. Huh? I mean, totally different topics, but it's a buddy movie.
Yeah. I just feel like, okay, when I say it's like sloppily done, like, maybe it's because...
was everywhere. Ghostbusters was like a girl strip. It was everywhere.
Oh my God, it was dope. That was dope.
And everyone was praising it. This is how you do it.
Yeah. And you could tell they took their time.
Yeah.
what was like bugging me about this, and maybe it was just like, I don't know, I was just getting maybe bored with the plot, but so I was picking at it, but like, why did it take them so long to even think to throw the body in the ocean? Like, things like that. I was like, these are supposed to be smart women.
Pacing was odd.
It was so strange. And again, sloppy. I think it could have been, if someone had just taken a little more time, it could have been really good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I did want to bring up a point.
Yes.
Actually, before that, let me. I like that this.
No, tell me.
No,
I'm so curious. Oh, you're like, no.
I don't. Okay, wait. No, here we go. So, when we were talking about Ilana's things that Ilana says, I wrote down something. So the who they think is the stripper has just he's down, and they're like freaking out. He just died or whatever.
Yes.
And so far of Zoe, we've seen that she's...
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say.
She's wealthy. That's all we know of her character, really, right? What would you say? What else?
And she's getting divorced, and her child's adorable.
She's getting divorced.
She's not with Ilana anymore, I guess.
That's all. Ilana.
That's all we know.
In New York, I guess.
They don't even establish her career, do they?
I assumed like lawyer. I don't know why I thought that.
Right? See, we just assumed. They didn't even like tell us.
Something like where she dresses up.
She's very fancy and rich.
Yeah, and she like knows the amount of money that houses are worth or whatever. But they're freaking out, right? And Ilana says, and Ilana makes a good point. She's like, "We're in Florida. A white man is dead at the hands of women. This is not going to look good." Well, she says that, right? Which is it's a point. Because I don't would white women not? I don't know. Would white women, would it look that bad as opposed to what Zoe says? Because Zoe's like, I'm a black woman. Like, she adds that. So what if, I mean, if the cast of Girls Trip killed a stripper, like, it would look terrible, right?
They say the words white and Caucasian so much in this movie. I don't know if that stuck out to you, but like Jillian Bell, she kept making jokes about like what you white people do. This is the Caucasian way of doing things. I was like, what is going on? I mean, obviously, yeah, like they are. And
I guess they were just on Twitter looking for jokes. But like, what are we talking about today? Okay, white people.
What are we talking? Right,
but
that's true. But that. No, you're right. You're absolutely yeah. Like it doesn't. That was like it was one of those comments that does make yeah. No, I feel that it's yeah.
But that's half of the comment. So Zoe says, I'm black, right? And Ilana says, the only person who's forgotten that is you. And then, like, Zoe has, like, this, I guess, this moment where she's supposed to be stern, where she's like, how dare you? But it's like, how did she forget? What did she do that didn't?
Exactly. What exactly is going on here that makes you say that?
Because they did not write that in the script if we're supposed to have a moment where she's forgetting her blackness, because she can be black and wealthy. Like, that's not...
Yeah, is that what...
She's married a black man, had a black child.
That's what I'm saying, like...
Has said nothing negative about being black. Is it because she has straight hair and money? That doesn't make sense.
That's why... like...
That's not tied to blackness. I thought that was lazy or dumb. I don't know.
It was inappropriate. Like Ilana Glazer herself shouldn't. I bet her dumbass like improv that. Sorry. Oh, can we edit that out? No, but like, sorry, I say that with love. Like,
yes.
But no, don't edit it out. Because like, who put that in there? That's really irresponsible. Like, you as a white person should never say something like that.
It is weird. Like, why are you...
Or not even white. Like, if someone is non-whatever race, you shouldn't say, oh, you forgot whatever race that you are.
Like, that is weird because...
Ethnicity,
because you'll never understand my experience.
Yeah.
Why does it matter to you if I'm performing blackness in this way for you, whatever you think that blackness is?
Yeah. Zoe should have, like, looked to camera being like, well, everyone knows...
What did she want her to do? Walk in with a do-rag? I don't understand the disconnect. And, I mean, I do wonder, like, if this was an all-black... I mean, like, there's layers to this. Joey does have a reason to be more fearful of police coming into this situation. I mean, my dad does the Innocence Project, and black men who have... Like, people on death row, it's usually... People who get the death row sentence, the death sentence, it's usually a black man who has killed a white woman. Like, if you're a black man who's killed a white woman in Texas, you're probably going to get the death sentence, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
No, I see what you're saying, yeah.
This is the inverse. Well, for Zoe. It doesn't look good, is what I'm saying. I don't know. It's a strange moment.
White women rarely get...
I mean, we just had that white woman who got probation for
it's mostly men
the death of a
exactly. Oh my God,
toddler.
She put a noose around a toddler's neck.
There were two. There was one with a noose.
And then there was another one.
And that one got probation, and that child lived. And then there was
I guess I missed the other one. Fuck.
There was another one that it may not have been a white woman, but it was at a child. So which ruins my point. But it was at a child care center, and there was a baby in a car in the Texas heat, who passed away. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Separate point on why I'm afraid to have children, because having other people watch your kids is horrifying. I mean, like, this the anxiety you would have.
Oh God, that is awful. But yeah, no, like, that comment was really irresponsible. And
was that the comment? Or?
That was the comment for me, for sure.
Yeah.
But then other stuff earlier, I guess, because I hope people keep listening with all my opinions. But, like, some of the stuff that she was saying in the beginning, I was like, fuck you. Like, how she, like, you know, she was an activist and stuff, and she'd be like, but no, I don't have a job. It's like, I bet, again, it's like, are you looking down on people that, like, are, I don't know, trying to... And also, if she is so informed, why would she say that to Zoe?
I don't know, because she's not... And then,
sloppy.
Like, and then, like, how do they get together after that? I don't think I could do it.
How did she stay in the house? Zoe should have left.
Bye. I didn't touch the body.
Yeah, no, seriously, sips wine.
I'm go call my uncle.
Yeah, it's her fucking uncle that, like, helps them. Whatever. Fuck off. Yeah, no, that was the line
and
for me,
nobody said anything. Hillary Clinton just let it pass. Like, you see, it's just not good. I'll show you watch on.
Oh, and then
I do agree with Kate. She's like, they should
burn down this whole country
to the ground.
Yeah, I liked that line. Oh my goodness. Also, the way he died was so insensitive too. Just everything was kind of like,
because of where you think they were like.
Finding out this was written by, like, that a lot of women were BTS. I was like, what has happened, y'all?
WTF. Lady.
Did they get excited when they heard their budget and they were like, oh my God, let's just do it? Like, I don't know. It just, like, there's should I keep going or should we
yeah, sure. I guess we've touched the big parts, right? Anything else you want to
talk about? Let me look through my notes. I actually did write more notes, but I'm going on a tangent. So, okay, yeah, they kill a stripper who's actually, like, a bad guy. I don't really understand even what he did. Why did he have $2 million worth of jewels or whatever?
Something about he stole.
When did that...
I guess they were all working together, and he took their cut, and he was going to hide it there? I don't know why he was there.
Like, so, yeah, it's
and
just,
why did he strip? Like, what if he wasn't attractive? What would they have done?
Like, yeah.
The guy from Dexter, right?
Who?
Is he from Dexter?
Who?
Maybe he's from something else.
The stripper?
No, the guy at the end. I thought he was dating the sister.
Michael C. Hall? Like the lead guy in Dexter?
No. Okay, no. He was dating her for most of the series. Although I think that's the guy in this movie is from Sex and the City. I know who you're thinking of, though. They look very similar. But you're right. Michael C. Hall does date his sister in that.
Right.
And they got married, though, didn't they? Really?
The actor and actress, yeah. Yeah, they're divorced now, but yeah, weird.
don't like the incest theme.
Incest?
Clueless. I'm looking at you, Clueless. Although I love you.
there's a weird.
That is your brother.
What is going on?
Step or nine?
It's all the creepy white men that have all the money making these.
But were they
movies.
Were they stepbrother and stepsister in that show?
They were. He was adopted, but still, they like grew up together.
He was adopted, so that's not your that's your brother.
Yeah, exactly. That's your brother.
That's your brother.
That's your brother.
I mean, your stepbrother is your brother too. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like
your parents.
Yeah, there is a weird.
Together.
Like, I don't even think incest is funny. I don't understand why we joke about it. It just grosses me out.
What? There are.
It just grosses me out. Okay. Wait. Okay, so they come up with all these dumb ways to get rid of the body, which again, I'm like, these women are supposed to be smarter than this. I don't know it.
There's a plot. There's a side plot with Paul Downs. The meth thing was not funny.
The meth thing. Station. Oh my God! Michael walked by. He didn't watch this one with me. He was like, "I'm bored." But he walked by. He was like, "Come on, why doesn't he have pants on?"
He's like, "Annie, I want to break up." Like,
yeah, no, right. He was like, "Oh my God."
Paul Downs in a diaper.
He was like, "Why doesn't he have?" He was like, "Why doesn't he have pants on?"
I do like whatever gymnastic move he did
with the. That
DUI test. He's like,
that scene bothered me. I mean, those scenes always make me upset.
I just followed my body.
Right. Befriending the cop scenes are always great.
Yeah. True. But the improv.
Improv is
funny.
Yeah.
It's the writing. It's the writing.
Okay, I guess is that what it is? Is that why I'm so bothered? Maybe I'm taking an improv class right now.
The improv
maybe I should shut my mouth because all these people come from UCB probably. Oops, I just said it. But like the improv's great, but I feel like this was just one big long sketch that they were.
Do we call that self-indulgent?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Again, I'm like, did they find out?
Shannon
did they find like what? Who pushed this movie to come out so fast? Because
it just needed to cook a little longer.
Exactly.
Like you said, your girl K Wig because Kristen knows how to do a movie.
She really does.
Give her a little cute producer credit. She could have gave you some tips with your script, your little cute script.
But let's see what else was bothersome. No, I'm kidding. I mean, well, do you want to, okay, so yeah, then the real stripper comes and they knock him out too. They have to ID him by his dick, which again, if this was a female.
There's a lot of blow him.
There's a lot of, no. I thought that too, but she just peeks.
Oh, okay. I was like.
But still, yeah, I guess you're supposed to think that. You're supposed to think that. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then, that's, you guys, that's assault. It's not funny to even joke about that. Don't try to get a dude's dick hard while he's passed out.
And this predates the Me Too.
Yeah.
So I wonder how.
Which I'm sure they all have the pins.
They would have been, pro that. So
that's what I'm saying. Maybe they're all just like Ilana's character where they think they know a lot, but it's just like, wait. I mean, I guess, what did they say? They were like, you have a cell phone? Which that's not how activists are. People use
I know.
Phone.
Chill with that.
I know.
It's like a baby boomer wrote Ilana's character.
I know, and it made me really upset. But then again, like you said, it is like her character on Broad City, so it's like, is she being, are we supposed to laugh at what she's, I don't know. I was just like, it annoyed me.
But she looked so pretty.
Oh yeah, and she's hilarious. Of course, like I was laughing.
Ilana, yes.
I guess I'm like being super poo-pooey because like I wanted this to be cooler than it was.
I'm so mad at the black comment. I'm like, what are we doing?
Oh, and also the Zoe fucking the couple thing, like that would have been a lot less cringy if it had been her idea and her friends didn't coerce her into it. Yes. Again, coercion is not consent, you dumb fucks. If her character, because there's nothing nothing wrong with the act, I don't think. I'm very, like, Samantha Jones about that.
Yeah.
But, no, like, if she wanted, like, I just mean, like, using her sexuality to get what she wants. Yeah, no, exactly. But I think it would have been a lot less cringy if her character had been like, oh, wait, guys, I got this. Like, watch. And then, like, she was the one to go off.
She was uncomfortable from the beginning, so...
Yeah, and then the after scene when they're, like, laughing, like, oh, or not laughing, but they're, like, rejoicing that, oh, yay, there was no tape at all. And no one's, like, I don't know.
Okay?
Again, these are 4 female friends. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That would not, I don't know. That was Paul.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it might have not been Paul.
I know, right?
I mean,
that's not fair of me.
because Paul's... What the parts that Paul were in were, like, very caring. It was about wine. It was, like...
You're right.
It was about diapers. His jokes were harmless. You don't think it was...
You're right. No, that's completely unfair of me to say.
He was, like, lobbying against it.
For the more heart,
don't do that.
It was like, the whole time he's been like, you guys, how can we do this?
Like, no, I really want this joke in here.
But then... and then actual bad guys come, and, you know, comes a hostage situation, and ScarJo kicks his ass, which I like seeing ScarJo beat people up. That's why I see her movies a lot of times.
She doesn't do it in Ghost World, but... I love Ghost World.
Okay, see, I thought that was the problematic role.
Ghost in the Machine. Or Ghost in the whatever. Ghost in the Shell or something. Ghost World is from, like, is with Steve Buscemi. And
I'm thinking of the total wrong movie. Yeah, I'm thinking of the problematic one.
Ghost World.
Oh, I want to see Ghost World.
Yes.
I have not, and that's like a cult classic, right?
Yes.
Should we? Oh,
we'll
do cult?
For our cult movies, we'll do Ghost World. We can do Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Oh my God, I haven't seen any of these. I'm so excited.
Yeah, girl, this is film school for us. Yes,
it really is. I'm learning so much.
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
Shall we get to our scores? Or
yes.
Oh, well, they get married and okay.
Oh yeah, they get married. Oh yeah, there was never. Oh, I didn't even mention it at the beginning. Like they break her cell phone when she's trying to vent to her fiance about the. But I understand, actually. Like, yeah, don't tell. But again, why would Scarlett Johansson do that? I don't know. She's
Hillary Clinton. She doesn't tell anything.
She's a politician. She knows how to do criminal acts.
I still can't believe, like, okay, so the day that Bernie was out of the race or whatever, and just Black Twitter was so funny. Like, they're like,
oh no.
They're like, girl, I guess I'm with her.
You sent that to me. I remember that, and it made my heart.
Oh my gosh, I was talking about it to my mom, and she's like, well, I'm sure not with him. It's like, yes, true. We're so not with him. I guess I'm with her.
I guess I'm with her.
Girl, I guess.
Put a fucking gun in my head. But again, like, I don't know. I didn't. I feel like, okay, like, since the movies, like, did come out, the characters in Girls' Night were so much smarter and resourcul. Yeah. I don't know.
Even though they
with
were,
their
like,
problem
goofy.
solving.
Yeah,
even though they were having, like, a party. Yeah. Same concept, but I also hate movies where they just make like a bunch of white girls go, blah! Or even white dudes, because that's all The Hangover was. It's like, why is that funny? That, we just completely lose our minds.
Yeah, The Hangover... Okay, since we're putting them together, like, The Hangover's plots were not that strong either.
They're not. So that's why I associate this and that movie together more so than this with Girls' Night.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I think Ibiza was trying to copy Girls' Night, even though it's not about a wedding.
Girls Trip.
Excuse me. Oh my God. Yeah, Girls Trip.
I liked Ibiza. Did you like
it?
Jillian Jacobs is really cute. Is it Gillian?
Oh, I love Gillian. It's Gillian Jacobs. I do love her. I just felt like it was so
it was
trendy.
Like, it's so whatty?
Trendy.
Oh, yeah, it was trendy.
I could see it becoming, like, maybe something we revisit, though. Like, I don't know.
I thought it was cute. I mean, I'm not going to, like...
It was cute.
Wave a flag about it. I thought it was cute.
It was a good laundry movie. Like, as I was folding laundry.
It was really cute. The actress from SNL.
Yeah, Jessica Biel, I think is her name.
She's a cutie. I like the black actress, too.
Oh, I want to watch that show that she's on.
Yeah. sexually liberated and blah blah. Would you meet a DJ that way?
No. See again.
You
and why
there, come backstage. You.
And I like that actor too. He's from Game of Thrones, but I don't know. I didn't think they had chemistry. I don't know.
I guess
it was cute though, but I do think it was copying Girls' Night more than
Girls Trip.
Oh my god, I did it again. It's sorry, I'm looking at Rough Night on my computer. I'm sorry, Girls Trip.
Rough Trip.
Yeah. Rough trip. This movie was a rough trip. No, that's not that. But it kind of was.
Maybe it was copying Crossroads. Let's be real.
Ooh, okay. No, you're right.
Maybe all these movies are just copying Crossroads.
When are we gonna have our Crossroads episode?
We needed a third person to do it for our Pop Stars Trying to Act episode. Like, who let us down? Who? Tarian. Tarian let us down.
Tarian. Yeah, because she didn't do any more movies, right? We can't have a Britney Spears movie.
No.
Oh, road trip movies.
No.
Nah. Okay. But yeah, that's it. They get married and blah, blah, blah.
And Zoe and Ilana are back together.
And
they tell another boy to leave them alone.
That was really sweet when they were like thinking they were about to get shot. There was and they held hands. I thought that was sweet. No, but I really did. I'm being a brat.
The guy who was hitting on them, he was like, when he found out they're together, he's like, okay, love wins.
Love it. Also, I do thank Ilana for teaching me that elbow head move. Like, that seemed like a good thing to know.
Which one was it?
When she, like, knocked out the stripper for groping her when she thought he was a real cop.
Oh.
When she did that, like, choom, choom. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, throw your head back.
What was her outfits? Just some cutoffs and, like...
Yeah, the outfits, too. Honestly, though, I liked her outfit.
Did you ever watch Rick and Steve?
No,
okay,
what's
so
that?
This is the logo channel, the gay channel, right? And they were like Legos, but they were gay. And it was like a gay couple, Rick and Steve, and they had like this lesbian couple friend. And like whenever the lesbians were in a car, the song would say, "I'm a lesbian." Like that was their car song. And so that's what I think of these cutoffs. So like,
oh my god, that's amazing.
The best song ever. I gotta downloaded it.
Oh my god.
Rick and Steve was a really cute TV show. Rick and Steve.
I'm gonna have to Google that. I want to watch.
That's a deep cut. Rick and Steve, the happiest gay couple in all the world. That's the full title. I gotta find
That's
those
so
seasons.
cute.
It was so funny. They adopt a baby. Did they adopt a baby? No, one of their friends has a baby.
Rick and Steve? Rick and Steve. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. Dope. Oh, okay. Wait, do we want to do our scores?
Yes. Okay, so we rate movies. We have our own system called Rating to Exhale. We
might want to re-explain it now.
It's sort of half on diversity and then half on the execution and enjoyability of the film. Mm-hmm. So we're rating them on were there women behind the camera, women and minorities behind the camera. Were there women on screen? Like, are they fully developed? Are there minorities on screen? Are there people from the LGBT plus community on screen? Are there people with different body shapes and abilities on screen? And then the other half is the enjoyability. Was the story executed well? Was it done responsibly? Like, is it going to age poorly?
Sorry.
Probably.
Yeah, probably was going to age poorly. That's exactly what I thought.
Stylistic choices, enjoyability, and then I think cast performances. That's the other half. All right, so we do all that. We give our score. Can you remind us of the Rotten Tomatoes score?
Oh, shit. I didn't. Hold on. That's what I was
missing. We're in direct competition with RottenTomatoes.com.
Yes. Hold on.
They are. They're just rotten.
They're just, they're rotten. Let's see.
Rating to Exhale.
Oh, come on. Why can't they do, like... Okay, so it got a 44%.
Okay. That's... Okay. So, with all that being said,
the audience score got 29. See, okay, I have faith in I don't know, the majority, the actual majority, not who we hear from, but the actual majority. Wow. Okay, but anyway, go ahead.
People.
Yeah.
I gave it a 64. Annie gave it a 65. So even
oh, no way.
We talked,
okay, cool.
So our Girls Interrupted score is 63.5. You can go online on our website to see all the movies we've rated. And you can rate movies yourself too.
But this one we were both like, because it's definitely like one of the higher scores the movie's gotten because of such a strong female presence and LGBT representation, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. And even various bodies. But then
and a little minority.
So that's why it got high, but then like execution.
The camera, I'm sorry.
And behind the scenes as well. But then, like, actual story and actual, like, did they do this responsibly? And
that was the lower half.
That was, like, which was, I gotta say, like, I suppose this, like, my bias, I guess, towards our gender. I was thinking, like, maybe with such a high, like, first half of our score thing, I would, like, automatically assume it would be, like, well written and, like, entertaining and responsibly done.
But no, we can make dumb movies too if we want. That is our choice, and it's fine.
Yes.
Men get to make them every day.
Oh, yay. Oh, that's a good thing. I like that, Shannon. You're right.
It's our right.
You are, to make bad movies.
At the same...
I like that.
At the same rate.
Wait, I'm going to put that on the Instagram.
It's in the Constitution. Look it up, okay? All right.
It's our right to make the movie. Okay,
so my movie... We're doing Zoe Kravitz movies. So this one...
Yes.
My movie was done in 2011. I wonder if she was dating Ezra then. I feel like she was, because that was like the peak of us liking her.
How old was she then?
Ezra. 2011?
Is she our age?
Let me look.
Or my age?
Zoe Kravitz is...
Shannon's a little younger than me.
Zoe Kravitz is 29.
Okay, so she's a year older than me.
So...
I want to be her friend.
2011. You were 20?
21.
So she was...
Turning 21, yeah. So she was...
About 22?
22, yeah.
When this movie came... She looks like a baby, huh?
She looks like an infant. Yeah.
She looks
little
like a
baby. I thought she was like 17. That's why I was like, wait, what? When you said she was dating Ezra, maybe. I was like, what?
Okay, well, maybe I could have the timeline wrong. And who knows? I mean, because movies come out, but who knows how long it takes them to do all that stuff. So the director for this movie is also the writer and did some production. Victoria Mahoney. So this is like supposed to be like a autobiographical movie, and she developed it when she was 21. The director. So she'd been sitting on it for a while, because I'm assuming she's in her 40s now. Yeah, and she's done some work on Queen Sugar. Let me just look up the Rotten Tomatoes score really fast. Okay, so it came out in 2011. Does not say anything about budget. I'm guessing because it's so indie.
Interesting. Why do they do that?
Oh, I guess you just don't have the information.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's...
Is this even on Rotten Tomatoes?
Not everything is...
It got a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. And the audience gave it a 46%. Yeah, okay.
So those were... they were kind of closer.
Yeah.
Where are my notes? There we go.
All right, let's get into it. So...
This was hard to watch. I didn't like the physical stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is a violent...
Very uncomfortable.
This is a violent movie. I mean, the co-star would she be a co-star? So it's Zoe Kravitz, but I would say Gabourey Sidibe is the next big name for the movie.
Yes, I love her too.
And she had just come off of Precious. This was after Precious, so she's already had that fame. So I guess they were the two big names to book. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize the other actors. Was the dad in something?
The dad, yeah, he again, Michael like walking behind me, he was like, "Hey, look, it's poor man's Liam Neeson," because that's kind of what he is.
He's in Brotherhood, Zero Dark 30, things I don't know.
Yeah, he's like an action dude. I did not. It was like, yeah, he was perfect for this role, but that also made it even more uncomfortable. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Yeah. What? I know.
They're making another Pet Sematary? Oh my god, he's going to be in the new Pet Sematary.
What's Pet Sematary?
That is a Stephen King movie where a baby gets hit by a car. That's not the main point of the movie, but I do remember that. That stuck with me to this day.
Oh no.
Okay, so the movie starts off. We've got Sweetness. Her name is Sweetness. It's so cute.
It's really cute.
She's a girl. She's hanging out with her friends. She's like kind of a tomboy. This like Gabourey Sidibe is like queen pin of this little gang, or not gang, but a group of friends, I guess. I don't know, but they jump Zoe for her bike basically, and one of the boys like really.
That was awful.
He's like really kicking Zoe.
Like she's on the ground and he's kicking.
Yeah,
hard to watch.
So we start off with confrontation, huh? We start off with
start off right off the bat, yeah.
In the drama, and so Zoe's sister comes out and beats up this bully really bad.
Yes,
and she stands up, and we can see that she's pregnant.
Prego. Thank God. I was like, oh my, someone stop this man. I was glad to see her beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
But like right away, we see different skin shades everywhere, different body shapes, different everything.
Yes,
looks super real because it is an indie. Like nobody's like super coiffed in Hollywood. I mean, even like Gabourey and Zoe are super stripped down, and like, you know, they look like the characters they're supposed to be, right? Yes. And I respect that about indies. So next scene, this movie doesn't like stick to us. It's not. I mean, it's linear, but there's a lot of time jumps, right?
Yes.
So the progression is very loose. So she's at dinner with her family. You can see that the dad is like super caring. Like that's what we see first. He's like super caring and like taking care of the mom and feeding her. So it looks like she has like a normal upbringing. She has a black mom and a white dad, if that means anything. I don't know. And a dark-skinned mom. Like I was like, that's a good casting choice. Like, 'cause,
yeah,
you know, colorism is a thing, and that's all I gotta say. So she's spying on her parents dancing. Like, it looks very sweet in the beginning, and then we see him. And I like that. I like that it starts off that way.
I do too.
Showing him soft.
Yes.
And showing the mom normal or whatever you want to... Or, I'm sorry, not normal, but...
I agree. Because it would have been a completely...
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been a completely different thing had we just seen him right off the bat.
I think it would have been over-dramatic and, like, soapy. And, like, Lifetime movie-ish if right there wasn't any levels to it. Any, like... Yeah. So, then she's like spying on her dad, and we see that he's being aggressive and drunk and scary and breaking things. And then he I guess he storms off, and so she says to the mom, why doesn't he just stay wherever he goes? Like, why doesn't he just go there? And then the mom asks her to go inside and get her purse, and then we don't see the mom for a while. So she leaves. And I like this form of storytelling. I like that it's the writing is natural and the story is there. It's not a lot of dialogue. It's more of visual, and I like that it's skimming over, like showing us a little bit, right?
Yes.
And kind of leaving it up to us to decide the story.
Yes.
I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting.
I agree. I get what you're trying to say, and I totally agree.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is all moving very quickly. The dad asks the older sister why she's always wearing a jacket. So you're assuming that, why is she wearing a jacket all the time? I guess you're assuming that she's hiding that she's pregnant. And we never get to see his reaction on her pregnancy. But she drops the laundry and the dad hits her. And then she hugs him. And, like, I feel like I can tell that the writer went through this, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because it's not like he's a monster, or it's not like I hate him all the time.
It's an actual abusive relationship, because unfortunately they're complicated like that.
Yeah. When you have to...
Oh my God, especially if it's your parent. Fuck.
Yes.
That must be so conflicting, and, like, you must feel so many strange emotions. Is that what you're meaning? Like,
yes.
It's weird that yeah.
To love your abuser.
Exactly.
Or
to have that
with him,
reaction. I think I welled up a little bit at that moment. It's like,
and
but then he pushes her away.
It's so early on too.
Yeah.
And like the sister's stunning.
She's beautiful.
We hardly see. We don't really. I feel like we didn't really see it till the last half of the movie, like her face and everything, with her hair back and everything. But she's really pretty. Like her facial structure is really nice. And she does look like Zoe. Like, I could see that they're supposed to be sisters.
Right? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Good casting.
And I feel like she's been in stuff. Sorry, I'm lazy to look it up, but I feel like she's been in stuff. And everyone's performances are natural. What do you think? Oh, no.
That's what I was a very distinct thing between the two movies we picked today. I thought that, like I said, I thought some of the acting was a little lazy and Rough Night. In this one, like, that was like one of the highest things I gave it, at least. Yeah.
And
Zoe did a great job. Everyone did it. Everyone was, like, really, really giving it.
This is probably my favorite.
Oh.
This is probably my favorite Zoe acting.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like really, this is like her Oscar bait. Like,
have you seen Crazy Big Lies? Crazy Little Lies? What's that movie? What's that show called?
I have not seen Big Little Lies.
You need to, oh my God.
Is she? What kind of character is she though? Is she like acting or like?
She is acting.
Okay, it's not like hi.
Especially towards the. Oh my God, no. Especially towards the end. Holy shit, the whole cast. Like,
okay, yeah, I'll give it a try. Well, I think I watched a sex scene with Nicole Kidman and I was like, I don't know if this is for me. Like,
no, yeah. I mean, again, it's like a all white lady cast, but they're really fucking.
They're adding
good.
Meryl to the next one. I hear.
I kind of chuckled when I saw that. I was like, of course. But at the same time, I don't think Meryl's really done episodic.
Okay.
So,
but I mean, she could read me a menu.
I'm really never gonna work.
She read me a menu, like, I'll give her my $7 or whatever.
Right? Oh, I know. No, but honestly, I think that indicates how good the show is if Meryl Streep wants to jump on board. Yeah, it's really, really, really good.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh my God, Hocus Pocus 2. The book is available on Amazon. I was like, should I buy this?
I'm sorry.
They're making a sequel.
Who's in it?
The OGs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Probably oh my God! Oh, thank God!
Probably not the hot young boy. I don't think Thora Birch is going to be there either. I don't know.
But like the witches?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of all I care about. It would be kind of weird to see Max and.
But he was cute.
Did you know he did porn? Sorry, did I just out him? But he did. You can someone told me that, and I Googled it. I was like, oh, yep, look. There it is. I didn't watch it, but I just thought there's like when you Google no when you Google it there's just like a thumbnail of him. Or it might have been sorry, excuse me, I think it was softcore porn, but still.
Oh, like a Skinamax.
Yeah, it must be
those
hard.
Are usually like more
to like have success as a young actor.
Those are usually less gross.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Skinamax ones.
Yeah.
I'm just going to glide on right by that, but yes, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just? Oh my God. Okay, sorry.
No, I'm just trying to choose my words so carefully.
Oh God.
Because on the one hand, I'm very curious. On the second hand, I'm just going to go by. Yeah, Thora Birch is busy. Binks died. Right?
Oh my god, you're right. So there won't be anything.
They have to give us another iconic cat name.
As my Binks is like...
For my kids to name their cat.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so...
There better be a fucking cat. There better be a cat.
There better be a cat.
What if there's not a cat?
We boycott. We burn the city to the ground. So... La la la. Oh, the sister leaves with her. This is interesting. After the child abuse, the sister leaves with her white. I'm laughing at my terminology, but after that very sad moment, the sister leaves with her white boyfriend, and I don't know if that was just coincidental or if they were trying to show us that she's repeating her, like that he's supposed to be the stand-in for her dad, like she's repeating the cycle. Or if it was just coincidence. I guess you just read it into yourself, right?
Yeah.
Zoe eats alone at school, and she's the only one at home with her dad, which, that's so much. I mean, I get why the sister couldn't take her. The mom is gone, but that is rough to be the only one left with an abusive dad.
Yeah,
and,
that's awful.
The white drug dealers were annoying, but they're trying to sell Zoe something. What do you think about the white drug dealers?
No, they were annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not because they're white, just because they're annoying.
Yeah, no, just because they're annoying. Oh my god.
The mom comes home and she's in like a catatonic state almost. The dad is out drinking in the street, and the girls give him a letter. His brother died. This one is probably not going to be interesting to listen to. just me reading it, because it's very visual. Would you agree?
It's very, like you said, very much, which I think it's kind of action based versus lots of diet, lots of, which I like that too.
Almost.
Yeah. You don't have to explain. I mean, just like the saying goes, actions say more than words. Yeah. I love that in the plot. Yeah. But that's right. You're right. What you're saying. I don't think it's going to be boring to listen to, though.
No. I'm just saying, if you're listening to me verbatim tell you the story,
I see.
You should watch the movie. So the
Thanks. Can you hear him?
No.
Oh, okay. He's destroying
the girls.
stuff.
The Gabby and her friends want to beat up Sweetness.
Again.
And then there's this counselor that intervenes, and she joins the white drug dealers, even though they've been like, there's one that was harassing her. Okay, let's talk about it.
I know.
He was harassing her. He was annoying, and I'm glad he didn't go anywhere further in the movie.
She joins them, but wasn't it after her mom left again, and she threw the food in the trash? Isn't that right? So I think this character she's cracked. She's kind of done. So I think that's why she goes to these bad people. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean,
I see. Oh okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
She,
I really felt for her. Yeah, she was just fuck it.
She's bored.
Yeah.
She's bored. Her sister's
frustrated,
gone.
I'm sure.
Frustrated.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go home either.
She's kind of tired of being everyone's doormat, I would say, and she wants some excitement in her life. We can tell that she comes from a poor household, so she wants to working class. It looks like maybe that just the dad is working sometimes and the mom is not working at all. So she just wants things. She just wants excitement. Her dad, or she puts on makeup, right? Because she's the drug dealer girl. She puts on makeup, and her dad hits her, and she says last time, which this is the first time we've seen it. But I mean, we could assume that.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to
assume that that's not the first time. So she said last time, and she's got backbone there. Mm-hmm. And then we have a time jump that I don't know if I respect the idea of it, but I don't know if I like it. So there's a time jump. We see her with someone we're not introduced to, but we find out later I guess he deals drugs to the white drug dealers, I guess. Roland. So she's on the couch with him. They're wearing an outfit, right? And then there's a transition, and then it goes back to them. And they're not looking at each other. They're sitting on a couch, not looking at each other. And the next scene, they're wearing a different outfit, not looking at each other. Next scene, they're wearing a different outfit, not looking at each other. So it was like a time jump to show that they've had a lot of conversations, I guess. But I respect the idea. I don't know if I actually come away liking that. But anyway, so now we know that she's built this relationship with Roland. He's the tough guy, and I guess he's like in his late 20s, 30s. And she's selling at school, and she's starting to get like tough.
Yeah.
So she starts like getting like violent tendencies.
Has she already teamed up with those two other girls?
Here we go. So the bully
sorry.
twins.
I
call them the bully twins, but they're not twins. They just dress alike. They dress the same. And I
kind of loved it.
Like that
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's really funny. Are we just wearing the same? Because you do know people like that. Or we're just going to wear the same thing. We're not twins. We're not related. We just wear the same thing.
Well, yeah. I've seen the taller actress before. I like her, but I can't place her.
I've seen both. And I'll look that up later. I've seen both. Anyways, the bully twins, they come up to her to buy from her, right? But they don't have money, so they want to do like an exchange. And these were Gabby's. They were part of Gabby's friendship, right? Friend group, right?
Yes.
Okay, so these are Gabby's girls.
So that's why it was okay. Yeah, go ahead. But they approach her,
and they come up to get drugs. And I mean, it seems simple, but that is how high schoolers make friends, and they could just like drop alliances like that. It's not that deep. They're like
that's true.
They're kids.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, they're kids. So they offer to do her hair, I guess, instead of paying. So they like hang out, and this is where this was kind of a powerful scene. Like one is doing her hair, and the other one's on the bed smoking, I guess. But they're having this surface level conversation about on the surface level she's doing her hair, right?
Yes.
But on the deeper level they're like bonding about their terrible fathers and how it's impacted their life. And like I was like, this is a powerful scene. Like this movie has like natural acting. I mean, save for that time jump, I'm still with it. They blah blah. Now they're friends, is what I wrote. Okay, so then they end up jumping Gabby, but really it's the twins are like kind of like they're not twins. The twins are there for backup, right? They're like flanking her, but Zoe jumps Gabby. This is the revenge for the beginning part of the movie, right? And she goes. Okay, I kind of don't like... Maybe it's Roland that I don't like, because I feel like that takes away from just a story about girlhood that could just... Have you seen the movie Girlhood? That's what I mean.
No, I haven't, but you've recommended it to me before, so I need to get on it.
Yeah, I feel... And that one is kind of similar, too, where it's like... just the very indie plot where... And I mean indie, like... And I guess that's not a fair comparison either, but like indie, like where it's just kind of a loose. It's not super plot driven. It's more like the characters are changing, if that makes sense. Character growth.
Yes,
and I feel like this would have been stronger without. If we like never met the white drug dealers, if we never met this big drug dealer, kind of the men in this movie are kind of, except for the dad, are kind of bringing down the story. Like they're kind of taking away from the movie a little bit. So she's with him. And the older drug dealer, Ro, and she goes on a drug deal with him. Like, this didn't really make sense to me. I'm like, why is she there? But she was there, and she was like being his backup. But then she goes into the room with him, and they get frisked. And Ro doesn't like the way the other guy's frisking her or something. And he like stands up for her. I don't know. Then they run off. I mean, what did you think about this?
Yeah, no, I agree with what you said, that, like, why did we need him at all? But, I mean, obviously, in that scene, I was, like, glad he was there. I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
I could have done without... I
could have done without that scene at all.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah. I could have done with just a more... sort of like slice of life type movie. Like, it didn't have to have this drug. I mean, she could have sold drugs or something, but it didn't have to have this alternative, these scenes where we see the drug dealing happening, if that makes sense. Like, it could have just been like her at school, her with these kids, her with her dad. Maybe there's some older man that she, I mean, I like the way this movie handles the older man thing because, okay, let's go. So the cops come. Let's get to it. The cops come, and they have dropped off whatever they had on them, so they're clean or whatever. And he walks her home, and she tries to kiss him, but he says no. But then she kisses him, and he says, "Don't turn me into that guy." And I really appreciate that line is in there because it says something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree.
It doesn't glorify it or romanticize, like, older men the way that some movies do irresponsibly. He's saying, no, this is wrong. And of course we don't blame Zoe because we can see that she's going through some trauma and, like, of course she respects him and she, like, she's conflating things, but it's natural. She's a kid and she, it's fine. Like, it's never her fault. And I respect that he says no. Like,
that's you know what? You're so right. And I also like that line because it also puts her in the power position there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, she's the one making the advances and stuff, and he's the one being like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
Don't make me that guy.
I mean, I get that life
but
is
also
gray.
Don't make me that guy, yeah.
I get that life is gray, if that's what other movies are trying to show, that there's gray areas in life, but I like that he's like, no. Like, I don't want I don't actively want that. Like,
yeah, exactly. Which also strengthens that previous scene because then he was just helping her because he's just a good guy. Hopefully, you know what I mean. True. He's just like, hey, what the fuck? Like, don't touch a kid like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could,
or to a degree,
it teeters on that weird line.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it doesn't go over it.
Okay, then it just strengthens the scene before.
It does.
To a degree.
Even though I felt like he wouldn't have freaked out that much if it was another girl. But I don't know him at all. Because we haven't had any development of him, right?
But I don't know. We don't know you, Roland.
We haven't had any development of his character. We've only seen him with her, right?
And then, no, you're right.
Okay. So the dad comes home, and he's... This was a good scene. Like, the dad... I visually like this scene, right? She's lying on the floor, which is cool. Then, like, he comes in, and he's bleeding. And we see the camera, like, looks at the floor, and then, like, blood drops. And then he goes up, he doesn't say anything, he goes up to the bathroom, and then she comes in, and she helps his head, and she, like, puts peroxide or something on, hydrogen peroxide. She bleaches his hair. Hydrogen peroxide on his head, she's helping him. She pours him his drink, which, like, is, that means a lot. Like, that your kid knows like, that shows you're an alcoholic. Like, if your kid knows how to make your drink.
Yeah. Shit.
That's, like, heartbreaking. Yeah. But then she helps him give himself stitches. I don't like that trope at all. I hate it when I have to watch that in movies. People sewing their own skin. No, thank you. And
also, there's never any screaming.
No,
there's never any...
Like, well, thanks for that.
They're always... Yeah, they always, like, sew it like fabric. I don't know, like, skin... must be a weird thing to sew through. That's all I have to say.
Your own skin?
Oh my god.
On your head? Okay.
I'm gonna pass out.
Skin, head, blood, plasma. Okay, so they're playing basketball. The twins and Zoe and Roland are playing basketball, and then he gets shot. And I don't feel anything because I don't know him.
Right? Yeah.
Because he's not which is, like, I almost wish he wasn't in there or in there more.
Like you said, a slice of life could have happened also, because if he wasn't in there, then this also dramatic shooting scene wouldn't have happened too, which I don't think it needed, right?
I mean...
Do you think it needed it?
I like...
I felt bad for Zoe's character.
Like,
exactly.
The reaction is so... But then we don't get this... We don't see her mourning. I mean, I guess she's mourning in a different way, but we don't see her mourning in the traditional way throughout the rest of the movie. It looks like she gets over it really fast, if that makes sense. She's not, like, crying or anything about it, but I guess that would be just her character. I don't know. But I like the oddities of this scene because, like, she tries to do CPR, but all we get is the shot of her face. And then she, like, ties his shoe, which is, like, such a weird caring act. Like, I like the quirks,
Yeah.
too. She goes home, she trashes her room. So maybe this is her... She's more rage than crying.
Which, again, like you said, this woman, or you probably lived through this, that is a more natural reaction if you live in an abusive household, I imagine.
To show aggression.
Yeah.
So her dad is... Oh, this is the scene where she's not in. Her dad is talking to the sister, and he's looking for Zoe. He's trying to be nice to her. He tried to be nice to Zoe when she was fixing his head, but she kind of swatted him away. Zoe gives herself a tattoo at this party, and she wants to leave the party, but her friends are not ready to go. And then she sees Gabby making out. Get it, Gabby, with
I know
a chocolate man. Okay, Gabby.
And then she gave her the finger.
Excuse me. I liked that shot a lot too. It was like dark, and then like it was like a flashlight or something on them. Like I think of Titanic every time I think. Is anybody out there?
The hand on the door.
Whistle. She goes into a room, and I like this. She goes into this room. There's a guy doing coke. He turns around, it's her school counselor. I like the idea of that, no? What do you think?
Yeah, what, but, like, yeah. But why, I don't know, why did that, I don't know, why does that strike you so much? Or, like, make you...
and I wonder if that was autobiographical. Because it's...
LOL.
Because it's weird.
Yeah.
I like it because
and also
probably
weird.
That's why I like
accurate.
It. And,
you know? Like, I know, like, I've hung out with teachers before, you know?
Yeah, but it almost makes...
But it is weird.
His storyline is actually quite strong, because in the beginning, we see him protecting her,
That's true.
Because, I mean, we don't know if he knows it or not.
Oh, that is the same guy.
He protects her from Gabby jumping her. We don't know if he knows it or not, but I assume he knows. We see him asking about her sister, blah, blah, blah. And then now we see they're having this bonding moment, and he guides her through doing the cocaine. And I'm glad this doesn't get weird, because it could have easily gotten weird. Right?
Okay, so yeah. Sorry, I keep saying this, but Michael walked behind me, and I was going, no. Because he was, like, leaning over, you know? And I was going, no. And then he, like, leaned back, and he goes, oh, he listened to you. Because I was like, don't do this.
Easily gotten like predatory, and I mean, it's not the greatest behavior, but it could have got like sexually predatory. And
I'm so happy he didn't go there.
So we want the weirdness, we just don't want that other.
Exactly. Yeah.
We don't want the bad.
We'll hang out with you, old guys. Just like don't try to get in our pants.
Protect her. Leave her alone. I love her earrings. They say sweetness.
I'm so cute.
Because then right after this scene, she's hooking up with a guy, and at first I was like, no, because you thought it was right. Did you think it was the teacher?
I actually didn't, but I was like, oh, she's still hooking up with someone. I was like, well,
right after,
at least,
it's some random guy, and I like that it's a random guy.
Same.
I like that he's not a character, right? It's
exactly.
Not like, I love him, but it's not part of the story.
Exactly.
Whatever.
She's just making out.
And then she's wrecks her sister's car, which I didn't say before, but her sister earlier was really talking about her car. Like, I don't want to sell my car. The car means a lot to me. You could tell, like, you know, people who you could tell that this family doesn't have a lot, and she put her money into this.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Plus, I mean, a car is always something. Yes. I don't know. Cars are
like a really cool, like, muscle car, like vintage.
Yeah.
So she's in a group with some kids, and they beat up a white boy for throwing rocks at them. Yes. And then she's kicking the kid, so she's the violent one now, kicking this kid. Although if this is supposed to be a mirror to show, like, how she's changed from the girl at the beginning of the movie, she didn't pick on anyone like the white boy did.
Exactly.
He threw rocks and told them to get out of his neighborhood. Anyways. And, I love the line where he's like, help me, I'm sorry. And then she's like,
that was a good line.
She said, like, if you really meant that, you would say sorry before asking for help. And I was like, ooh.
Yes. Yeah, I liked that line.
That was good writing. That was good. Okay, so she's getting drunk and playing with her friends, like, in the street. during the daytime. So this is supposed to mirror the scene earlier where we saw the dad hanging out with his friends in the street getting drunk, right?
Yes.
And so her dad is down the street, and he sees her, but she walks the other direction, and so do her friends.
Yeah. I loved that, too. Again, a lot of unspoken. She just stood up, looked at him, and walked the other way.
Happening.
So powerful.
Zoe's acting.
She's really fucking good in this movie.
She is. Okay, so she goes home, and her dad is there, and he, I think he said something snarky, but then he locks the door. The next day, the dad follows her to school and follows her home. So this is where I was watching it yesterday, I was like, but wait, why did he do this? But I guess since that follows that other scene, I guess he's like, she's turning into me.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want that to happen. And he keeps saying stuff like, or she's like, why don't you just go wherever you go? Because I'm guessing there's been periods of time where he's just disappeared. And he's like, I'm here now, which is a shitty response, but right? You can just be here now. I'm 16, 17. It's like, I've been here like 2 decades. And it says something about parenting or like bad parenting where like it's a shitty response, but I get it. Like, it hurts my heart a little bit, but like bad parenting or like absentee parenting where they're like, they want credit for being here now, but like it takes them time to realize that they have a human life to take care of or something, and they just like, they don't want to ruin it. They want to fix it, but it's like, but you have to put in the work.
Yeah, exactly.
It can't be fixed in one day.
You can't, yeah, exactly. It can't be fixed in one day. There's a lot more, like, your presence is not like a Band-Aid. Falling star. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
here
now, but what about, but I'm still dealing with the trauma of you not being here. You have to talk about the trauma that you created.
Oh my God, and especially this guy.
Yeah,
it's
like, he's like physical trauma too. So
yeah.
Of course, like,
I would never, I don't want her to ever forgive him.
Not just the normal trauma that, us well-adjusted people get, but like,
yeah,
serious,
exactly.
Not that she's not well-adjusted. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but
I see what you're saying.
Thank you. So the dad's following her. She talks to the mom, and she asks if she was in a mental. I like this too. So she asked the mom if she was in a mental hospital because she was looking through old photographs or something. And I like that the mom starts talking about eggs or something like that. She starts talking about something completely different. And so we see, or maybe she doesn't answer. Something where she doesn't answer, or she says something else. But we see, like, we're getting more than the script is giving, if that makes sense. Like, more than the dialogue is telling us, we're, like, creating our own story in there.
Yes.
And I like that it's offhand like that. That it, or hands off. That it's hands off like that. It's laissez-faire. You do it. You decide the story. Because maybe it's, like, supposed to be, like, a blanket so that, like, you can add your own background to it. Like, maybe you have this kind of relationship, and this is just, like, maybe you can relate to it easier that way. But, so the mom doesn't answer at first, but then she says however many questions it takes. So, and then the scene skips. So we get that they talked it through or whatever. So we see her trying to heal and, like, learn about her parents and, maybe their mistakes as parents and, like, what led them to this. And it's just I like the way it's done. I like the way the writing is done, where it keeps you guessing and, like, it makes you do the work.
Yeah, I like
just
that.
Being like exposition. So Sweetness goes to her counselor, and she, like, she's starting to, like, want to fix her life to get things back together, right? So she starts asking about college. And then she goes to Gabby. So this is where that's the bookend for that guy's story arc, I guess, the counselor. Then she goes to Gabby, and she apologizes, but Gabby doesn't accept, but she apologizes, so she's making right. of things, right? And so then, our last scene, after school, she's trying to go off with her friends, with the two twins, but her dad tells her to he gets her out of the car, and then he follows her home, and you can tell that he has like a limp, because she asked him about his hip, so I guess he's been like doing all these long walks just because he's here, and he's so invested in making sure she doesn't repeat the same mistakes as him, and like I guess trying to keep her from these friends that he thinks are too similar to his own friends or his own experience. And they're arguing, and she keeps saying, like, why are you here now, though? Why now? Like, what about then? And it's powerful. Like, he doesn't have an answer for that. They hug. She releases this emotion she's been holding it because she cries for the first time. Or maybe not the first time, but she cries, and
first time in the movie, at least.
They hug, and it fades to black.
Yeah, that was like it was a nice ending, but I didn't want her to forget.
We don't want her to,
but I understand. I mean, yeah, that's not our call. That's that character's life. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot we did, like you said, there's a lot we don't see there, and I'm sure there's a lot we don't understand about the relationship, just like from a personal level.
Yeah, but there's a lot there. I mean,
there's a lot there, though. A lot that, yeah.
I think it was a really well done indie. The actors did a great job. I think it could have been a lot stronger without that guy's presence, or just a stronger. I don't know if he had more background or something. I think it could have been fine without him. What do you think?
I agree. No, actually, I didn't think of that, but now that you say it, yes, it really could have been stronger without him.
Without him and the drug dealers in the hallway, because the drug dealers in the hallway almost felt like a different movie.
Yeah.
It didn't really connect. But
yeah. All that.
But other than that, this movie really reminds me of like a French indie film. You know how it's like plotless, and we're just kind of like following these characters. But I love those movies. Like I watch those all the time.
Hell yeah, those are great.
What did you think? Did you like the movie?
I did enjoy it. I was actually just looking back over. I think I might have done my math wrong. But I did enjoy it. But when was this movie made?
2011.
I will say, like, I don't know, for 2011, maybe I should give it a break.
What is it?
The opening, like, seeing her get the crap beat out of her, and then that's not the only time we see.
No, yeah, there's lots of violence.
There's lots of very physical violence, and like I understand. Again, this is one of those things that it's like maybe shouldn't even be saying anything, but like I don't know, like there's something against violence against women, and also especially violence against women of color or violence against people of color that I don't. Do we need to see it on screen? Can it just be
implied?
But again, is that like should I even be? I don't know. But violence against women, though, I don't know.
I don't know. Because, how did you feel about the violence in Devines?
Yeah, it's still just as cringeworthy.
It's not that I don't like... It's not... And I struggle with it, too, because I don't know how I feel. Because
right?
In Tarantino, we like his movies because they are violent, so...
That's totally fair. Fuck.
And it's not that I don't like movies that have violence or that's... it's cringy, but we're supposed to have that emotion.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, I did enjoy it, but I don't know. That was also just really... I think maybe because also she was supposed to be so young. It was, extra cringeworthy for me. Yeah. But you're right, like Devines. For some reason, Devines, even though it was just as cringeworthy, this one was more so to me. I don't know.
It was a lot.
Why.
And we didn't even mention, I kind of glazed over Gabby's, when gets beat up, but that was terrible. That was...
By them? That was awful.
That was a long scene.
Yeah.
But I will say that the violence does serve a purpose to the story.
It makes sense, yeah.
Vital to and it shows you the stakes that are at hand.
I agree. I don't know.
I don't think it was gratuitous.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know.
do you agree with this 40%? I think that's kind of rude.
That's low.
I mean, because it was like artfully done.
It was, yeah. They just don't. Yeah.
They just don't want to watch black people do things.
Wait, what did the public give it?
A 46.
Oh, what did Rotten Tomatoes give it?
40.
Oh. Okay.
Blah blah blah. Strong on texture, but taxingly light on narrative. I don't really know. Well, duh, it's not plot. See, I want to see this compared to how they think about French movies, the plotless French movies, like the archetypal French indie. But you know what? That's another day, another podcast. So, our Rating to X Hell score, I gave it a 67. Annie gave it a 56 because obviously this movie has a lot of diversity. So no LGBT plus that we recognize. Women are there; they're fully formed. Women behind the camera, minorities behind the camera. Body acceptance a little bit. I would say performances are super high. Stylistic, I don't know. I'm taking it down because of I don't like that transition. I do like the earrings. Execution good, and overall score good. So I gave it a 67. Andy gave it a 56.
I guess, but you know what? Like, after talking to you, though, I want to change my answer.
About which one?
Well, about what, I don't know, maybe I was so sleepy when I watched this. I don't know. I enjoy, I don't know, just revisiting stuff with you. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was actually, a good point. And, I don't know. I wasn't...
It's kind of a good movie. It's a good movie.
It is a good movie, and I don't know. I guess maybe I judged it because the violence put a bad taste in my mouth right off the bat or something.
I get it.
Because it is a good movie. But I was just, so uncomfortable the entire time. But that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like maybe don't... The score might be different on our website, because I feel like if I change my mind, I want to give it a fair... If we're scoring it...
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's fine, yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, for right now, where we're at is a Girls Interrupted score of 61.5, and that's still super high for us. I think, that means
still
that
super high,
it's super diverse, and you can tell that women and minorities were behind the camera too, and presented on screen.
Absolutely.
Because I think that what was our highest one? Our highest one was Devine's, and that one's at 65 or 67. What if Rough Night outdid Divines? I'll be so mad. Rough Night is our highest rated movie.
Oh my god.
Let me check.
Oh my god, I really hope not.
I know. I might have to do away with this whole thing.
We redo everything. We're no, something is off.
Divines has to be number one. Divines.
Right? Divines.
I'm checking. It's loading. Okay, good. Divines is at 79.5. Okay.
Whew, okay.
Untouchable.
Untouchable.
But my cheerleader's at 74. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Whew. I think it's gonna go after. Whew. It's gonna go after Hush. That's good. Number 5. That's fine. Just don't touch Devine's. Our perfect movie.
It's really good. And I don't know. Maybe it was, I don't know. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, I wish we could have more movies like this that were just goofy.
Yeah.
The tone is always so hard with it. It's always people get shot every day, bruh. It's it's always like that. Man, can somebody just go to school and be goofy with their friends and but still be a weird. I respect the point of making a movie that's not Tyler Perry normal.
Yes,
having a weird narrative, time jumpy. Trying to be on that indie side. Have you seen Sorry to Bother You?
No, not yet. Have you?
I have.
Is it good?
I'm deciding how I feel about it. But
Oh, really?
I respect that it's weird and off kilter and like David Lynchy and like, but black, you know, like.
Yeah.
You have to watch it because there's something we should discuss, but.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Everyone's being good at not spoiling, but there's a weird twist. And yeah. That's what I have to say about that.
Does Lakeith have a really big role? He's like the lead, right?
Yeah, he's the lead.
Did I tell you I saw him?
Where was he?
He was coming. I was on break at my acting class, and he was coming out of like the hot dog place next door. And I was like, I love your work. Aww. And he kept walking at first. And then he was like, wait a second, and like turned around, and I was like, I love your work, and he like waved and was like, thanks, and just like walked away. It was the best night ever. I love him. He's so talented.
A fan.
No, it was really cute. Yeah, he was like, wait a second, me? It was like 8 p.m., so yeah. He was probably not expecting it. He was like in sweatpants.
That's cute. All right, well, that has been our episode. We're going to go on a tiny little break, but...
Shannon's going off
I'm going on a cruise, but there probably won't be any breaks between episodes because we're good like that. Okay,
Shannon,
so... record, okay? So please follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Leave us some reviews. We want to, like, bounce stuff off you guys. That'd be great.
Also, like, not gonna lie, start throwing movie suggestions out there, because like categories, like thinking of ones is kind of hard.
It is, but
isn't it?
It's
but fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
So. All right, well, love you guys.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode. We'll be back next time with a new pair of movies. In the meantime, please follow, rate, review, subscribe, and share the show. Let us know how you felt about the movies. See you next time.